Greg answers questions. If you have questions, Greg answers questions for you.
Hi, friendly friends. It's Saturday, October 16th, and it is time for another Greg Answers Questions.
Whoa, whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing there?
Nothing.
It's Greg Answers Questions.
What are you doing
not
in there?
Greg's wife answers questions.
I'm Greg.
You're not Greg. I'm Greg. Hi, give me a little bit of room. Give me another couple inches. I'm a very big person.
You are.
Come here.
He's got a very big head.
I do. I have a large head.
I am glad that I'm not pregnant because what's a big head?
No, well, when you give birth, the baby doesn't have a human size, like an adult size head.
No, they do. They do.
No, I don't think the head gets bigger later.
Nope. That is how it works.
This is a very special edition of Greg Answers Questions because this is Greg and Kim Answer Questions. That's Kim,
Hello.
in case you haven't figured that out.
Hello.
I want to do a couple of quick shout-outs and thank yous. First of all, to Seton Studios 1 for that great orchestral remix. What did you think of that?
I thought it was very majestic and a little solemn, but in a good way. Like, we should be,
We can just edit this part out, right? I'll just take this part out. Also, thanks to SnappyBoy24 for my awesome new Mediocre Films 2 channel design, which I love. There were so many good submissions. Submissions. There were so many good submissions, and I had to just pick one. So it was hard to pick one, but this one was really fun. So thank you so much for that. Check it out. Click on the channel page if you want to see the new channel design.
harvesting. It was as though we should go out and harvest something.
What?
That's what I was going to say about the solemn music, but I couldn't think of the word harvesting.
Hey, why don't you ask the first question?
Okay, this first question comes from Grape Shield, and Grape Shield wants to know, what kind of syrup do you put on your pancakes?
That's an excellent question.
That's really good.
You know what the answer is going to be because you know me so well.
Yes.
I've always thought that flavored syrups can go screw themselves. I like maple syrup. I'm just a pure maple syrup kind of guy. Not the imitation corn syrup stuff, but the real maple syrup. And when I go to a breakfast place and they make pancakes and they don't have maple syrup, I just get angry.
He throws the table over and he storms out. He smashes everybody's plates on the way out. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, I do that. Super Igneous asked, did you go to film school or did you just learn everything you know by yourself? Answer the dang question, Greg. Lol.
Lol. It's little case, LOL. So it's not really laugh out loud. It's more like
Lol.
lol.
And also, I can do without the cursing. I didn't need you to put that curse word in there all in big uppercase letters. But the answer is I never went to film school. I watched a lot of DVDs with director commentary on them, and that was my at-home film school. That was very handy stuff.
Yeah.
And then you learn by doing. We did a lot.
NinjaMan59 asks, who thought of the Kolak Kolak character and how? Or I like to read it like this. Who thought of the Kolak Kolak character
and how? That's not a character, actually. Kolak Kolak is a real person. He's a friend of Yeshman. He's a good friend. Or the real answer. Quack79. Hey Greg, what was your favorite cartoon growing up? Do you have any current favorites? You know, when I was a kid, we used to have these little 8mm films. These little films of Woody Woodpecker, and we had a projector. And I don't know why we had those. I guess my dad had them since he was a kid or something. And I used to love to thread the film and then project onto my wall and watch these silent Woody Woodpecker films. And I also loved the early Warner Brothers classics like Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny, and Speedy Gonzales always cracked me up. That was fun. What was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Well, this is weird, but I wasn't allowed to watch cartoons when I was a kid until I was, like, I don't know, old enough to go over to friends' houses and see them. But, so I, actually really always thought that cartoons were dirty because my mom wouldn't let me watch them. I think it's more because they were violent, but I was very confused. But then once I did start watching them, I liked Bugs Bunny and all that stuff, the Flintstones. But
Ooh, the Flintstones.
She wouldn't let me watch Speed Racer, and so I really thought there was something up with Speed Racer. You know what?
Tom Harris asks a very important question.
I like turtles. Do you like turtles? I like turtles.
Yes, Tom. I do like turtles.
Who doesn't like turtles?
Assholes.
Yeah.
Turtle-hating assholes.
Jerks. This is from my favorite name so far, Mr. Bun Lives On. You live in California. What's your take on Prop 19?
That's the marijuana law. Should marijuana be legalized in California? What do you say, Kim Evie?
Well, you're putting me on the spot, but I think it should be legalized. Because then people can tax it, and, people use it anyway. People who are supposed to and people who are not supposed to. Because it's illegal. So just legalize it.
That's what I say. And prostitution, too. The hell with it. Just go ahead and legalize that, too, and tax it. We need money. This country and this state, they're broke. And they need some money.
And let's legalize heroin, too.
Yeah! But the rule is you have to shoot it up into your eyelids.
Yeah.
If you're going to use heroin, that's where you have to shoot it up. Oh, here's a good question. Bib Borton says, do you like butter? Yeah, I do like butter, as long as it's not too buttery.
You don't like buttery butter?
I don't like if it's too buttery. If it has a buttery flavor, I don't care for it.
Oh. I think that defeats the purpose of the butter.
Hey, look who asked this question.
Hey. Buck
Hollywood.
And he wants to know, how did you meet your hot wife? Ooh, you have a hot wife?
Yeah, you haven't met her?
No.
No, it's you! You're the hot wife. You are. Look
You're
at you.
nice.
Look how hot you are.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
We met at the Acme Comedy Theater. Kim was doing sketch comedy. I got to see her perform there first before she saw me, and she was playing Kiko of Gorgeous Tiny Chicken Machine Show. That's the first thing I saw her in.
I was, and he thought that I was really Japanese and or crazy.
She fooled me because she's not Japanese.
Or crazy, mostly.
No. Jacob is American says, have you ever had a bad YouTube video that you didn't like and you maybe deleted? Actually, that's an excellent question. I did delete Abraham Lincoln craps his pants. A little animated video that I did that after a while I thought, I don't need this.
I forgot about that one.
I don't need this one up.
One time we uploaded the second episode of Gorgeous Tiny Chicken Machine Show, and I had written it wrong. And I didn't really understand that until a bunch of people told me so. Not that, I would generally do that, but I had sort of missed the heart of the character and taken it in a completely different direction, and so I went, oh, they're right, and so we took it down, and it's never been seen again, except for those 2,000 people who saw it that one time.
Yeah, over the first 12 hours. We uploaded it one night and took it down the next morning.
I'd put it up again, except it's not very good. Haley Roth. I'm female, so you should answer my question. What is the most unusual thing that has ever happened to you?
I don't know. I don't know. God. Thanks for your question, though. I appreciate it. It's nice to hear from the females. And speaking of hearing from the females, I had mentioned before when we had all those video responses that not a single one came in from females. And thanks to you guys, five female viewers left video response questions. And here's the first one.
Hi, my name is JC, and I really wanted to find out who's your favorite YouTuber. Maybe it's me, Dofky125.
Yes, it is you, isn't it? Isn't it her? No, it's LKG Productions.
Aww.
That's what it is. They make two hot girls in the shower, and that's an awesome show. You should watch it. You should go subscribe to LKG Productions. I watched that show. Although, I don't really think that the people who do LKG, I don't think they watch mediocre films too.
Hi Greg, I'm Danny from Brazil. The Whedon fans are gonna recognize this one. Who would win in a fight, Greg? Astronauts or cavemen? Discuss.
Hi, Danny. I don't understand the Whedon reference, but I would say, are they Brazilian astronauts?
Oh, if they're Brazilian astronauts, then they'd win for sure, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Especially if they're female Brazilian astronauts.
Yeah.
Because of those G-string bikinis that they wear. Mm-hmm. They'd win. The cavemen would be all like, huh? And they'd be dragging their knuckles in the ground.
And then they just kick him in the head and hit him with their helmets.
My question for you is, do you draw?
My question for you, actually, is what the hell is your friend doing in the background?
Yeah, that's what is happening there?
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Yeah.
And, no, I don't draw. I actually like to draw, but I'm no good at it. You saw the boobs I drew last week. They were terrible boobs. I drew boobs last week.
Hi. If you could work with any major actor, producer, writer, director out there in Hollywood, who would it be?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that unless you dance for me.
Greg answers questions. If you have questions, Greg answers questions for you.
Oh, okay. Good. That was nice. You know, I would love to be in a movie directed by Terry Gilliam. It's not so much the actors that I'd like to work with. I'd love to be directed by Terry Gilliam. How about you? Actor, director?
I think Alexander Payne.
Yeah, because you love Election.
I love Election. I love Sideways. I just think he's a talented man.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
the way he tells story.
Yeah, he's good.
Hi Greg, Ravensoul1987 here, aka Vicky. We've already seen that Yeshman is a bit confused by cosplayers, and who can blame him? We are basically freaks. But I was just wondering, are there any animes or mangas that you're into? And if not, any kind of cartoons or computer games or comics that you like? Thank you.
Thanks for the question. First of all, you can drop the accent. I mean, obviously it's fake. You don't have to try to impress us with your fake accent. Well, we talked about cartoons earlier, so comics, I don't really read comics.
Yeah.
I never did as a kid. I don't know why. I think comics are really cool. I just don't read them. And as far as games, I've kind of been addicted to Trials HD on the Xbox. I really enjoy that. Of course, we don't play all that often.
The new Halo is pretty great, but I haven't bought it yet because when I started playing Left 4 Dead 2, it was a big time suck, so I don't know. It's sad though, because then whenever I do get to play, I'm bad. Oh, and I also like Plants vs. Zombies, and I just finished, I went through all the levels that I could of Angry Birds in kind of an obsessive way.
Nice. Those are both iPhone games, right? Nice. I think that's it. That's the end of the video. Oh, I want to give an early congrats to MattKoval, our buddy who's about to hit 100,000 subscribers. He's very close. If you're not subbed to MattKoval, you totally should be. So I would highly recommend that you click his link, which is in the description, because I did the new theme song for the Fooplers, so you got to hear that. And Tobuscus is in the latest episode, and it's very funny. And Matt's videos are awesome, so go check him out and help him like jump over 100,000. Are you making faces?
No.
Yes, you are. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Am I too loud?
I was just reacting to your hands.